This is the Snake River, just 50 minutes south of Boise. This is the location of Swan Falls Dam, where the canyon narrows. Downstream from Swan Falls Dam, the canyon makes a sharp left bend. Here the river becomes a deep, faster-moving channel on the inside of the bend. Approximately 16,000 years ago, the Bonneville Flood washed down the Snake River Canyon. At the bend here, the floodwater slowed and deposited massive melon gravel the same way a smaller river would leave a sandbar. Today, the land is owned and operated by Idaho Power. It's a fantastic location to see some incredible geology and have some low-stakes adventure close to the city. Imagine going back in time to the flood. Earth was in a period of deglaciation. We were leaving the Ice Age in a time known as the Late Pleistocene era. The Great Salt Lake, as we know it now, is only a remnant of what it once was. Before it flooded, it was nearly the size of Lake Superior. Back then, everything was big. It was the age of megafauna. 17,400 years ago is still a rough estimate of time. We know the Bonneville Flood predated the Missoula floods. Flood deposits near Lewiston, Idaho show slackwater sediments of the Missoula floods layered on top of the Bonneville Flood debris. The melon gravel at Swan Falls is big. The larger ones are up to double head high. These boulders have cracked and broken in place. This is an important clue because we know they didn't roll to their home. These boulders were carried here by the suspended load of the Bonneville floodwaters. The force of volume is difficult to visualize. The narrowing of the canyon produced a Venturi effect. Think of your thumb over a garden hose. It took 18 days for the Bonneville flood to build up to peak discharge. The flood sped 60 miles per hour in some places, which mined bedrock. We don't really know who lived around here during the time of the Bonneville Flood. There's evidence that ancestors of modern-day Shoshone, Bannock, and Paiute tribes lived in southern Idaho at the time. They would have been in the company with Columbian mammoths, giant bison, dire wolves, saber-toothed cats, and giant ground sloths. These days you can find side-blotched lizards and western fence lizards, California quail, F-15s, pygmy and cottontail rabbits, off-road vehicles, boat traffic, birds of prey. The hound's tongue and other seeds will stick to your socks if you travel off-trail. Be mindful, the toilets are vaulted and cell phone reception is spotty. We're incredibly lucky that Idaho Power gives us access to this location. There's camping with river and boulder access. If you've never visited here, I highly recommend it. Read up on the flood and wander around the boulders. It's one of those rare locations where you can get totally lost in your head in a low-stakes environment. Just don't set your pack down and walk away. Those boulders can start to look all the same after a while.
Classroom.